This should be
Hello
exciting.
and welcome to DDOCaSplat. We're a static group that plays on Khyber most Wednesdays. Question mark? We'll discuss that later. We're on Khyber. We're gonna play some DDO and have some fun. I don't know why I have that window still open. I think Grubby wanted to show something, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
if you want to see the forward roll of a shifter.
It's
Doesn't
very,
look like it's going forward.
very creative forward rolling.
Yes.
You teleport.
Hard right. Take a hard right and go underground. Yes. Quite.
I'm also sporting the new black armored horse from the raid, Dryad and the Demigod.
Did
you
you
wanna
see
see
me
them.
walking around as like doing this? I'm watching every single angle, and look how sparkly you are.
He is so sparkly,
sure.
isn't he?
I'm also wearing the bunny hat.
Bunny hats are awesome. My bunny told me to get one, and I did. My bunny
I
did.
My
remember when it was
cat.
Actually,
Very
an
happy.
important thing to have it for the bonus to jump and such.
The good news for Archon is, although I'm sporting the stuff in the Dark Plains outfit with a cloth shirt, I'm playing my bear today. So
All right, I don't have to see it.
yeah.
Well, because purple.
All right. So should I talk about the last hour of my life and making my room a disaster first, or should I talk
Yes.
about a rant of shopping?
Oh, yeah. Take your pick. Either one works.
That's what
Now
I'm
I'll
I'm
sing while
curious
you do
about
it.
both.
Was it
Well,
clothes
Yes.
shopping?
The answer is yes.
it was not clothes shopping.
You better skip it.
The okay.
I'll
So
get bored.
here's my rant about shopping. We are a year into a global pandemic. I am very disappointed at Fred Meyer, at least the one that I went to, because I don't feel like it should be hard to find the place where you're selling masks. And I feel like the place where you're selling masks should be larger than a 3-foot by 3-foot display that is entirely youth masks.
What?
I guess they expect you to order it from a large online
Retailer?
retailer, perhaps.
I mean,
It delivers
sure,
the next day.
but like, get with the program, guys. Like, people are going to be buying masks. I mean, I have not had to buy
So
very many
everyone-
masks because I haven't been going out very much, which is
Waddle down there, Tank.
changing. But
Do you have Feb? Oh yeah. Who had? Oh, he's got that. Okay, good. I'll just give him that then. I'm trying to buff people.
well, that
you
was
know.
fun.
Buffing all you folks is always an entertaining experience.
But in any case, I feel like, maybe, hopefully the sales are going down of masks because, for better or for worse, mask mandates are starting to disappear. But,
Up in the sky.
like, I feel like we're still at a place where it should not be hard to find a rather robust display of masks to purchase. Like, do you not want my money?
Well, I don't even don't even know because I don't go out very often. Thank goodness I don't have to. And so having
Soul there.
to go get masks, they basically when I've needed them, they come delivered to my door.
Sure.
Makes sense? But yeah,
I
you're
was looking
right.
for something a little faster and
Yeah.
to have, I still like to. Now, I'm
can
not
do
going to
the
go like
crappy
try
part if you
on
want
a
me to.
mask because that's just ridiculous. But I do. Oh, you want to go that way?
I don't know. I unlocked it. If you want me to do it, I will.
I don't
If you
care.
don't, I don't care.
I don't usually go that way just because I'm
Okay,
impatient.
whatever you want to do.
But anyways, like, I'm not gonna like try on a mask, but there's certain things that I like to actually see in front of me when I'm purchasing. And also, I don't actually have Amazon Prime shipping, so I mean, it usually it usually shows up in a day
Hold on,
anyways.
make a featherfall to it. Yes, that would be helpful.
But I was very, very annoyed at that. I was also
They're
very much annoyed at
lagging
their.
right off.
Oopsie.
Yeah, same. Like 3 times so far.
Yep.
I was also very unimpressed with their hand
You can
sanitizer
just use
selection.
the teleporter.
I guess maybe you're supposed to make your own hand
Well-
sanitizer.
I mean, they just the section of shelving that they had devoted to it. Again, maybe it was in another place in the store in larger quantities.
Try like a Walgreens or something.
Um,
Do you guys have
Myers-
Walgreens
Myers-
out
I mean, my
had
Safeway,
pretty
like, I
good-
just went to Safeway. Like, the reason I didn't go to Safeway in the first place was because I wanted to get some masks, like some reusable masks, which doesn't really strike me as something that Safeway would really be selling.
I haven't a clue.
But-
We don't really have Safeways here, so I don't know.
The Fred Meyers had like less space than they did for masks, shelving space for hand sanitizer.
Wow.
It's like we're
Okay,
gonna
I
be
will say go
buying
to
hand
Myers.
sanitizer for a while.
Not Fred Myers, whatever
Yeah, it's
that
not the
is.
same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if
regular-
they have Myers out there.
They probably
Nope.
don't. Yeah.
Fred Meyer, QFC. Well, like in terms of Fred Meyer, the options
know
are
what
Fred
that
Meyer
is.
and Target.
Target,
And
yeah.
Walmart.
We have Targets here, and we have more Walmarts here, but because of course Walmarts are everywhere.
Probably where you'd have the better luck at a larger retailer. I don't know how big Fred Meyers is, but
But all
I've
that to
heard of
say,
it, but I
like,
don't
if
remember
you
ever
want
being at one.
if you want my money, a year into a pandemic, the stuff that we're like needing to operate in a pandemic, make it easier and accessible and like in quantity to find, so I can buy it and give you my money.
so then were you
yeah.
so mad that you destroyed your room?
No. The room thing. I am going to be traveling for work next week.
Oh.
So I was starting to do some packing, and part of that involved changing. Actually, I have a gig bag, for going to various
Vessel
venues and
or remnant.
working and whatever. And I took the opportunity to change it from a backpack to a small little like carry-on style bag with wheels and stuff.
Yeah, geez, I'm trying to heal you. It's not going through. There we go.
Not dead yet, thank you.
Welcome.
But I was tearing that apart and rebuilding it into another bag, and I was actually doing the same thing with my other, my quote other gig bag, which is less of a gig bag and more of a,
Remnant?
I'm gonna go sit in a booth bag, which where I carry my iPad when I take my iPad and that kind of thing. So, but I was tearing apart my gig bag, and pulled some floppy disks out.
What?
Yeah, it still had a couple floppies in there. The 3.5, not the like really really old ones, but the like hard case style ones.
Yeah.
You mean the
There's-
8-inch ones?
No, not those big ones. No, there's a reason, because a lot of, I mean, it's much less common now, but there's still light boards, like older light boards use floppies to save information. So I kept a couple.
You find dimensions.
What, the discs?
Yeah.
3.5, I think.
Okay, I'm old, right? I remember the 8-inch floppy.
Yeah, no, not those.
So, yeah.
I mean, I remember those too. Like, you're not that old.
They were 8
Compared to
inches,
what?
8-inch floppies?
But
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
they were like
45
really flimsy ones,
I
right?
remember
Yeah.
flimsy ones, but they were more like 4 inches
You're thinking
or 5
you're
inches.
thinking of the
You're
five
thinking
and a
5 and a
quarter.
quarter.
You're thinking the 5 1/4, yeah. And they were flimsy too, but the 8-inch ones were 8 inches, and that was very long ago. And
I don't
very
remember
far.
8-inch was.
I think they were 160K too.
That
that-
sounds right.
That's why they were in there.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so-
I've ever
so,
seen one like that.
Oh, good. So
worry,
you're not
neither
as
have
old
I.
as some of us. Yeah, they were gone long before fire was ever born.
You see 2 large portals open in the courtyard ahead. A barrier of infernal flame blocks the passage to the south.
But I also, I'm not what you would call like a heavy traveler. So
Super.
my suitcase options are somewhat limited. So I also tore apart my umpire bag, which really hurt a lot.
Oh.
I got a new umpire bag last year for my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, yeah.
Or maybe it was for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas. My dad got me a really nice umpire bag because the one I had was not big enough for my stuff and was not made for that in any way, shape, or form. And I didn't get to use it.
Aww.
I know.
Remnant.
2 of them. There's one in the hallway, too.
You've
In the
done
hallway
well.
too as well, yay.
The trial of endurance is over. Please follow the passage to the south of the courtyard and meet up with Tiana.
There's still potentially, like, I might be able to use my other suitcase, but part of the
I
problem
don't
is
get
I'm
what
now
you mean by that you tore it apart. I'm sorry. Maybe
took
I
all the
missed
stuff
that
out
part.
of it.
Oh, I thought you meant when tore it apart and you're sad. I was like, what?
No, I didn't, like, destroy it or anything. I just took the stuff out of it.
Oh.
'Cause, you know, I, like,
Traveling kit
I s-
is a
Yeah.
very valuable thing, and it can be problematic. When I have not been traveling much for a while, and I start traveling again, it takes me a couple of 2 or 3 trips before I'm comfortable making sure I have the exact right stuff that I want in it
Tiana says. Next comes
for
the
a
trial of
specific
intelligence.
type of
To
travel,
complete it,
shall we say.
Enter the room ahead. Work your way
When I
past any
traveled for
obstacles,
work, I
and
needed
solve
certain
the
things.
puzzle
When I
that controls
traveled
the final
for
barrier.
living history reenactments, I needed other kinds of things.
yeah.
As the last puzzle piece clicks into place, one of the magical
And, you know, it's nice to have
barriers
bags for the
surrounding
different
drops.
things.
That way you don't have to mess
Right.
around every single time. You know, you get
I-
it set up and you just have to go.
Teleports
You
out,
get up and
the
go.
magical wall
I
of the
easily
door falls
spent
away,
probably
revealing another room
an
beyond.
hour and a half when I got my umpire bag, putting it together. So, to not have even gotten to use it and then take it apart, that hurt a little bit.
I thought I sensed a trap, but
There's a few.
You. Yes, that's a good way to put it.
All those red squares are trappy.
The large puzzle is complete.
My
oh, that's
job.
probably
The
what
barriers
I'm
ahead of
sensing
you
then.
fades.
So Arcot, did you build a snowman?
No, the snow was actually a little too dry for
And
that.
teleports away.
No.
Mm.
The barrier blocking your path disappears.
Is that
when
normal
you're
for your
after.
area?
Yes, we are very, very dry climate. I mean, like 15% humidity is probably about average.
Interesting.
You can have some of ours.
As the puzzle
Yeah,
is
we have
complete,
had a friend
path
from
ahead opens.
Vietnam,
with the click of a
where it
button,
is
the
very
last
humid,
barrier
and
fades.
he was not impressed with the amount of
Once again,
humidity we
hear the
had
voice in
here.
your
He
mind.
didn't like it at all.
You're more
Yeah, I
clever
remember
than
Malaysia
you
being
first
pretty
thought.
damn humid.
The trial of
Yep.
intelligence is over. The teleport statue will take
One of
you
the
to your
things I
final
really love
challenge.
about the Seattle area is
Good luck.
not humid.
A large angel with emerald
Not at
skin
all.
hovers over the arena. She gestures to
Kind of
you.
surprising for how
Unless
wet
it
it
can't
is.
rain.
Welcome.
It
I
just
am
drizzles, right? It just drizzles
Champion
great.
How much rain
great.
do you get? It's so funny. I
You have
actually just had this
passed all of the
conversation with a
trials set
coworker who
before
lives
you
in Portland,
in
and
order
she
to
was
reach
saying
this point.
that's a
I can
misconception.
imagine
You know, like doesn't rain every day, kind of a thing.
I mean, it doesn't. We have a lot of days of rain, but like Boston and New York area usually get more rain than us.
We probably
Um,
do too, because we're pretty similar to both of those.
Yeah, like we don't. If you look at the amount of rain we get, it's not really that high. But there is. This weapon is ineffective against this thing.
Yes, I'm using my.
This weapon is
net
also
motors.
ineffective.
It works quite well.
And
Use the net
wow,
motors.
my intimidate is also ineffective.
Aren't you supposed to be having aggro in here?
Well, 12 plus 115 on intimidate failed, so
Yeah, none of. I'm trying different. Let's see.
think it's, like,
nope,
evil.
that didn't work.
Although this thing has
Night
evil.
Mother.
Hey, you need
so-
evil to
Night
bypass.
Mothers.
Oh, it's not
DR.
evil.
Night Mothers.
Re-unsheath her
There
blade
you
blades.
go.
I don't carry Night
You've
Mothers.
done quite well.
Well,
You've
there you
bested
go.
all
Now
our
you know why you
traps
need
and
to.
defeated
Well,
just kept
okay, in my
flipping through
defense, I
my-
thought that weapon was an evil weapon. But...
Please,
I kept flipping through my
accept
various
these
weapons.
tokens in gratitude for your assistance.
Anyways, back to the original question. The question about rain.
Yes.
We don't get a lot of
Aid you as well we can.
a huge amount of rain in terms of inches and
Show
stuff
the
like that.
Archons that you're worthy of their respect
But
and
if
trust.
you look at, we spread it out
Yes!
over more
Need that
days.
Fire, I might. If you don't need it, I'd
Oh.
trade you this.
Flaming Fist,
Sorry.
you need a Scraps of Enlightenment.
If nobody wants that rune arm, I will take it.
I would be happy to give that to you, Saphira.
Ooh, nice.
Because this tune will hopefully, well, she was originally a monk.
Yeah,
If
I could
nobody
use those
wants-
scraps.
Yeah, give it to Fire because he'll use them before I will.
Thank you.
you.
I'm going to put it on right now.
Sweet. I love
That's
And I
better.
was still having DR with a antipodes.
Yeah, that
Amaranth floats high
that
above,
Archon has
secured to the ground by
DR
colossal
even if you're
chains.
bypassing the evil part.
The codex page
Yeah.
the Archon spoke of must be nearby. Recover the page before the
When you get to the
demons
summer out here,
reinforce the
though,
area
like
and take the page back to their lair.
August doesn't have. You can go like July, August, and have about 2 or 3 days of rain each.
Yeah, that sounds similar here. It's almost 100% humidity, but there's very little rain.
No, we don't have. Like we're wet, but it's not humid. The air doesn't hold the water.
The air holds the water. It doesn't come down as rain. You wish it would because then it might help, but it doesn't.
The-
By the way, we're in southern Ohio.
The only time that we really start to get humid is about a day or two later we get a thunderstorm. Like leading up to a thunderstorm, which are not super common. That's when it might get a little humid.
Need FOM, blur, GH.
Yes, yes, yes.
Cool, I can do all of that.
I'll take blur and GH, but good on
Okay.
freedom.
I will take a GH. I don't need blur.
Everybody should have deadly weapons.
Right, lame is 3.
If only my weapons were deadly to begin with.
But in the off chance that you hit something, you have it.
I mean, I can hit things.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing. I don't know why that set of random bracers is on my hotbar in a really random place, but
A portal forms in the courtyard before you. Demon reinforcements start to pour into the area.
Oh yeah. Worry about PJ taking all the lost souls this time.
I usually only do that on my alchemist.
Any caster. Just saying, any caster.
Yet
I can
another
also
portal
give you
has
cold
begun to
iron if
form
you
in the
want that
courtyard
instead.
below. The demons are determined to keep the codex page.
What other casters have you played with me on? My bard, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't usually. I don't usually worry about you on your bard because your bard has bard songs.
Also, isn't
Got a couple of
usually...
divine casters.
Yeah, like I'll eat one here and there, but I'm not like actively sucking everyone up. You just try to grab one when I'm about half, depending on how far we have left on the quest.
Oh, come on. You got to give me a chance to give you a hard time, right? Famine Reaper.
Begins to open in the courtyard to the east.
And a
He
plague.
was trying to kill Saphira. Yeah.
Yeah, you noticed that too, huh?
Oh, yeah. I really do try to keep track of these things. I don't always succeed, but I do try. Here,
Here,
Reaper.
Reaper.
That Plague
Dead
Reaper's
Fear
got
Reaper
good
is
taste
the
if he's
best
trying to kill
one.
Saphira.
Well, yeah, that's true, but still.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Good. There's an adventure around the corner to the right,
Carnage.
and there's Mark here to do. I have just frozen so we can kill him. Remnant. Oh yeah, I love that freeze. I really do.
Flickers open in the
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
And yeah, this little girl is gonna probably stay at cap for a while, so I figured getting an opportunity to get her flagged. Famine Reaper would be really good.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, let's do this. My bear tank needs to get flagged for DOJ.
Right, exactly. The 2 tunes that I generally run in raids are already flagged. So if
Oh, I
it's
don't-
somebody else that I could bring in, would be really fun.
Need to like one of these
Here we-
days just run DOJ like 5 or 6 times.
Let me know when.
Do a ransack run.
What are you looking for?
It's shield. Petrification immunity augments. Handy.
Yes.
Is that many characters flagged?
Remnant.
stripped away. Yet before you can catch your breath, another demon portal opens in the courtyard to the west.
Here we go.
Carnage Reaper.
Yee-hoo. Spawn leg.
We have not been getting quite as much of that as we had been there for a while.
Or the remnant?
So here's maybe a fun question. And Arcot, don't answer this right away. Do you think Arcot gets more days of rain or more days of snow?
Ooh, I haven't any earthly idea. Probably rain.
I'm guessing rain, even though he's talking about it being pretty dry.
I'm gonna guess snow.
Which is it, our cat?
Gotta
Well,
think about
Saphira
it.
would be right. We get a lot more snow than we get rain. A lot
damn.
more
There you
days
go.
of snow than we do rain.
Okay.
A portal begins to form, blocking the gate leading to the ruins above the
Which is
courtyard.
exactly how I like it.
I don't particularly like lots of days of snow, but it's really inconvenient.
You're like where we are. We don't. The area where we live in really doesn't have, in my opinion, probably enough snow removal equipment. When I was up in the northeastern Ohio area, they got 3 feet of snow overnight. Overnight, everyone went to work because that's just what you did. In southern Ohio, if you get a 1/4 inch of snow, everything shuts down.
Right. We
can
actually
add
have
any
more
explosive
plows than you would think.
And we have a lot of plows too, but somehow, I mean, there's a lot of roads here, a lot of roads. So
Well, also, it's really hard to plow a road that has a 40-degree incline.
I understand. If you take a look around here, the Little Miami River from where we live is probably several hundred feet down, and it's a 1/4 mile away.
This portal,
Something
the
like
gate
that.
to the courtyard above is now clear. A second
there's
path
A
leads
lot of
further up into a
elevation difference, and
mysterious
back
cavern.
where Grevy and I grew up,
The hell was that sound?
more so yet. It may not be as high, it doesn't go as high, but let me tell you, it definitely has a lot of up and down.
I don't know if there was something that I changed or
Page
what,
from the
but
Codex of Infinite Realms lies just ahead.
I don't remember changing it, but
Artifact discovered
someone
by the
followed.
dwarf of Labyrinth.
And it made this really loud noise in my ears.
I don't know.
Well, like
Pretty
the thing that's
sure.
confusing to me about that is someone followed 4 days ago, and I don't remember it making that sound.
Okay,
But
I'm not even hitting you guys and you're coming after me. I'm hitting the other dude.
To heal ya.
Yeah.
Where are
I'm
we on?
standing.
I'll stay high.
I have this habit of standing right next to our cleric.
Probably a pretty safe place to stand.
Reaper, Fear Reaper. Ready, fire? Yeah.
Oh, I think I know why I did that. Don't think I have
There's a
the
remnant.
alert box set up in the normal DDOCast. That's probably what's going on.
Oh, that's what you meant by followed. I thought you meant in the game. I was like, can you
No.
follow in this game anymore?
No.
I didn't
On
realize
Twitch.
you could. Gotcha.
Fight Prime followed me.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to this insanity.
Oh. Ooh, I got thieves tools.
Ooh.
How nice.
What's this epic band of...
The page from the Codex of
Immaterial.
Infinite Planes hums with magic energy.
Ooh, that's for a
But you can make
spellcaster.
nothing
Would
but
anybody
Might,
like that?
items that cover it.
I might take that
You should
shield just to
return
make it into a
Amber
cosmetic,
and
but
show it to the Archon who sent you here.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
I don't recall right. It has a kind of a nice look to it.
Would anybody like that epic... I don't know. Let's see.
I can currently use.
No, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
Keep it or nom nom. I have problems because I tend to keep things.
Wow.
Hmm?
I was looking at the alert box settings, and it was really loud in my ears. And I've got a negative 25 dB. I think I'm gonna turn it down a little more.
Yeah. Do you remember when you could hit /follow in this game?
No.
Mm-mm.
It was a long time ago, but your character would, like, if you ran into a corner, like ran around a corner, your character would stop, so I think they probably took it out right away.
I don't think it was actually still in the game when I
They
joined.
still have it in
Anything
their other
about
game.
it.
Oh,
They
yeah?
still have it in Latro.
Does it work in Lotro?
Oopsie.
Yeah. I mean, Latro is a lot more open than this game is.
Yeah.
Most of Latro is open, like, our version of Slayer areas. So it's much easier.
Yeah, it would work in a Slayer area now, probably, but I remember way back when. Follow, and it would only last for about 10 seconds because somebody would run around a corner.
I played through Far Cry
Not very
5,
helpful.
and I kind of enjoyed the
A
I don't know,
deep
as long as
pool
it-
of
I kind of
foul
enjoyed
water
the
lies
auto
drive
beneath the
feature,
Devil's Fortress.
even
This
though I
must
didn't
be
really
the
use it very
ancient
much.
prince that Davis spoke of.
I have to say, if you're going to give me an auto drive feature, I feel like I need to also have an auto fly
You
feature.
found your way inside the fortress.
Oh,
Now to
Now you're trying to make it
investigate
sound like-
Eretracos' plan.
Elder Scrolls.
The flying?
Mhm.
They're getting rid of that in the more recent ones.
Yeah. There was only one that had it.
You could levitate in a couple of them. Which, if you had high enough levitate, it was effectively fly.
I'm kind of surprised
only
as many
remember one
games
of
that
them, but-
have flying as do. It's because it.
Because flying is awesome.
I mean, it is awesome. Don't be wrong. Like, flying's fun. Flying in this game, not as much because it's like kind of slow and clunky.
The
But
devils quarter their tiefling
Well,
slaves
I
in the
actually
depths of their
was
citadel.
pleased with the way that they did the source sleds, because I was afraid that the source sleds were going to be awful, but they weren't. They're actually, in my opinion, they're really fun.
I have mixed feelings about those because mechanically they work fine. I don't like fighting on them because there's a clear advantage to being ranged at that point.
think
That's
it depends
true.
on how you
Like-
tend to run.
Plague Reaper.
Grubby tends to run with there's a remnant over here on the left side. He tends to run in I run in T mode. He does not run in T mode. He has issues with targeting when he's not in because he doesn't run in T mode. So I think that what mode you run in or whether you run in a combination of modes makes a difference as to whether or not how well that works. I could be wrong because, as I said, I run in one mode.
There is another remnant over here if you didn't see it.
Yes, there was. That was the one I said was to the left.
Just wanted to make
Two
sure.
Reapers.
I tend to go switch between the modes frequently.
That
I mean, I
shocks
tend to
me
be
out of
in
you.
I tend to be in mouse look, but I'll change a lot.
The barracks gate slides open.
Oh, can you do
revealing
the like
passage
tumble
leading
thing
up into the
again
heart of the Devil's
on this
Fortress.
on the?
Yeah, because it's flat here.
Yeah.
Show me.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Still
look at
tumbling to
that.
the right and then going forward.
The forward actually is a right and forward. That's just
And what happens
this
if
is
you
how it's
what happens if
supposed
you
to
tumble
look.
backwards?
This is how
That's
it's supposed to-
normal.
Well, that's no fun.
That's the backflip. Okay.
Are you sure? Do it again. Do it backward again. Okay.
Yeah, the backward
backward's
is,
right.
I think,
Okay.
the only one that actually works normally. The rest of them, you either go the wrong way and then teleport, or you just like go a little bit and then you just go all of the rest of it at once.
The gate
That's
leading up into
weird.
the tower is sealed tight.
Now, if it lets me tumble around things, that'd be good, but I bet it doesn't.
We could bank on that. It'd be one thing.
Oh, you know what's funny? Is I'm actually on a shifter too. Just remembered.
Oh my god.
Humble, right?
We're watching.
Well, I'm in a bear, so it's not gonna do
Oh.
it right now.
Oh, your bear's not gonna do it. Okay.
No, the
They
bear
just
tumbles.
waddle.
Pick up a lost soul if you need it, folks, because there's a couple of them down there.
I don't know. What? I've never actually tried to see what happens if there's a Abishai in the air.
Hey, you know what? I bet I could do something about that.
I hope so.
Run it.
No, not so much. The weapon that I have. Oh, thank you. Yay!
I've always kind of wished that a bear would do something kind of cool for if you had a high tumble. And just waddling.
Fun.
Like a circus bear. Like an acrobat bear, right? Like, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it'd be very fun.
Okay, the thing about lag when you're in a group of like monsters is you have to like calculate, well, how fast can I kill that thing before I have to switch my target? But I can't actually see that I've killed it and that I've switched my target, so just saying.
So in other words, the problem with lag is that it's lag.
Yeah. Exactly.
True. The test is open, by the way.
Cool.
Advantage of having the track. Lots of stuff I can't do, but some stuff I can. Ooh, lost soul. And it looks like... Oh, somebody took it. Oh, good job, Saphira.
Thanks.
Thank you.
There's another one though.
Ooh, so somebody else
Yep,
should
somebody
take
else
it.
ought to grab that one.
This is not a
Okay.
caster-heavy group.
Nope.
No.
I mean, I could
Not this
switch,
time.
but
Eh.
Know what you want.
I almost brought my warlock.
well, as far as flagging goes, all of my characters that are level 26 and up are
Below
flagged.
stands Eritrakos, leader of the devil armies.
So, the agent's cabinet. Must pick up the cabinets because, you know, ingredients for crafting. Not that I've needed to make anything recently.
There was something I was thinking about crafting, and I don't remember what it was.
Booms the pit fiend. Still,
Be important
you
then.
might as
Yeah,
well
right.
know.
That's usually
Probably
how
an
it
outfit
works.
of some sort.
I'm gonna have
Ooh.
I'm gonna have the same experience. I'm gonna get to the job site I'm traveling to, and be like, you know, I really wish I had this. And I'm gonna get home like something I really wanted to put in this bag, and I don't remember what it is.
Some of us have Prime, so if you need help, call.
I actually used to lead
Not worried about
tours
that.
to Europe, so I actually have a list that I just pull out every single time.
Again,
So
if
I
you're
don't
doing
have that
18th
problem.
century stuff, you need a whole different set of stuff than if you're doing modern.
That's true.
That door in front of us is going to open and deposit a bunch of
Be
bad guys.
There's a
I
remnant
really
back there.
miss. I'm
Colossal
finding myself
remnant.
missing that 200 extra positive spell power.
Yeah?
Because of the belt.
Ah.
I was wondering if you were going to...
Sucks.
I have to figure out. I actually lost two points of intelligence. I have to figure out where those went.
What about your tune?
Oh,
Oh, wow! That was
Gabby.
nasty.
Oh, you must understand. He's not really like this.
My warlock's really missing the 200 spell power.
I'm looking to make sure you have songs. You do. I gave you everything I got, honey. Sorry.
Take
Did
something
somebody
off that had a
actually-
festive intelligence augment in it, maybe?
Yeah, the festive is awesome.
Or
I don't
lose your
know.
profane +2.
I don't know. I maybe I'll just redo my enhancements again and see if
Oh, if you did that, I could do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm saying maybe I will redo them again because maybe when they did the update, something got messed
Oh.
up. I also have
Like
this
all your
problem
gear
too.
off.
And you tell me if, because I was, well, Posh knows about this because it was happening to me when I was playing and Grubby because I was playing with him when it was happening. But so what happens is that I'll have a bunch of XP, and it'll say, and it only happens when I like level and hold XP. It'll say that I've leveled, and
Right.
then it will say that I haven't leveled when I lock back in again. And then if I do a quest, sometimes then it'll say that I've capped. And then if I leave the quest and go into another quest, then all of a sudden it'll like have me lose a bunch of XP and will say that I'm no longer capped. Like it's been happening for a while now, and it's the weirdest thing.
That sounds strange. I can't. I mean, that's just. I remember you mentioning that. That's just.
Yep.
That's just
You're
wrong
taking
on
your
too many
sentient
levels.
weapon off and putting it back on.
You think that's what does it?
That could be. Sometimes it does
Yeah.
have issues.
They have issues with that.
Oh.
Take the waypoint, I think. Yeah, take the portal.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't-
Okay, so this is a known issue then.
Well, we don't
We've
know.
been having it off and on for a long time on all of my people who have stats on them.
Why
Oh, you
is my
too?
stuff
Okay.
gone? What
Oh,
did
then
I-
I'm not alone anymore. Okay.
Okay.
But it's not all.
How do you
of them.
make all the stuff on your screen disappear again?
Alt
Alt
Z?
Z.
Alt Z. Okay, I must have hit Alt Z accidentally. Thank you. Oh, except now it thinks other things are happening, so that's bad.
Do you remember what's on your hotbar?
I do, but I can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, which I don't know where.
That's what I'm saying. If you can't see it, can you remember what button does what?
There's a lost soul down there.
I have one button up at a time.
Oh my god, I
there
got
we go.
4 remnants. That's so sad.
We're north, Tosh.
My normal number of remnants
Yeah,
is single
always
digits.
tries to get this. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that more than I can say.
And by the
Ooh,
way, I
there's a
also got 4
remnant.
remnants.
Make sure you get the remnant.
Yep, that's the
I
one that
got
only gave me
10.
4.
I got 10, which isn't much better.
We were playing earlier
How
today,
many
Song.
and there was a remnant that 3 people got over 60 remnants from.
What?
I know,
Yeah.
I
right?
need Nancy to come back because she
No.
always gave me good luck whenever I ran with her for remnants.
I know. Yeah, it's going to be a while, unfortunately.
I know. But I can hope.
Yes. Can't be soon enough. I miss her.
Who do you miss?
Nancy?
Nancy
Nancy
Doyle?
P.
Nancy
Doyle?
P. Doyle?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah.
I just heard Fireswipe ask if she was online.
Well, she only hears my part of the conversation, so.
Wow, this guy's hitting really hard. I think I'm going to run away from him and let somebody else kill him. Hey,
portal.
If you
PJ, here,
run
you
them
chase
towards
this guy.
me, take them from you.
Well, you know,
I
you
could
weren't
also
in front of
stun it
me
if I
when
get
I went
targeted.
that way.
It's amazing. One of the few skills that the Lord has blessed all gamers with is the ability to run away from the tank with aggro and scream about it.
You were behind me when I headed down that ramp.
Hey, I stood there right in front of the Archon lady and let you try to intimidate her, and you just wouldn't do it.
Now, who's
Tried.
doing what?
You know what the ironic part is? So many of them that do that, they still can't kite.
That's a skill, right?
Cries Hathra, and Abishai respond to her call.
The game even tries to
we-
teach you how to kite, like the Scrag quest
Fear
in the
Reaper.
harbor.
Fear Reaper.
Kill that thing. The Scrag quest in the harbor is like its sole purpose in the game is to teach you how to kite.
People
Except-
don't get it.
Well, people also don't run that quest. Like, there's not really a reason to run that quest. So,
I go into
Favor.
healing mode.
right, this time I'm getting successes, and she's just not turning around.
I guess you're just not that scary.
I don't know.
It's okay. I can't hit her right now, so let me try this weapon, see if that works.
Rem here.
More
Rems.
remnant.
To the ramp. In the air. Oh, 61. All right.
There you go.
Hesera fall.
Ooh, sure
Does
can.
anyone need the epic
Somebody
Hide
take care of
the
that blue
Fallen?
Abishai up there.
Oh, I don't have any more mini shots left.
I can stun it.
It's okay.
That'll
It's
help.
almost dead. There we go.
Yeah, but the extra multiplier for damage is helpful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I also got the shuriken if somebody needs it.
Anybody
can't
need the
dual wield
Druid cloak with Mythic 3?
No thanks.
No to Dawnbringer?
Nope.
No thanks.
What's next, fearless leader?
I don't know. I was expecting it to take about 30 minutes longer.
Sorry for the AoE crowd control.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. We can run the raid if people want, or we can just call it a night, or
Well, to be honest, I'd appreciate if we could just call it a night. I've got
yeah,
to
that's fine.
find out some information about that snowblower and maybe get a new belt soon. So
I need to create a place for me to sleep tonight through packing myself. So, thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We will not have a show next week unless someone else wants to host it. I won't be here. And don't forget to check out our DDOCast.com for our weekly news and discussion podcast. And you can also find us on Twitch and YouTube at DDOCast for both of those. Check out DDO.com for the official DDO stream calendar to watch other people playing DDO. And you can find the forums, and you can also download and play DDO yourself. And you can follow me on Twitter at DDOCast is the best place. Thanks for watching.
Night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.